remember, the rapture itself does not have a sign. In other words, it can happen anytime. Anytime. But we have a final place beyond which it cannot go. We said the other day, if you take that day when he walked out of the temple as 30 AD, some have said 29 AD. I said if you take the range of 4 BC to 2 BC for his birth, somewhere you will come to the range of what we said. And if we're just taking an average and we come to 30 AD, 2000, from there we'll come to 2030. And from now, from 2020 to 2030 is 10 years. Which means that it cannot exceed 10 years before the man of sin is revealed. Because you have 7 years. Either after that, now here are the 3 options. 7 years, either after, or within, or across. Do you understand? If it is after, then you have, before he comes back will be 7 plus 10. That's 17 years. Before Jesus comes back. 7 for the tribulation. 10 years before the Antichrist shows up. You see that? So 17 years in all, and Jesus shows up. If it is after. If it is inside, you have 3 years before he shows up. If it is across, you have 6.5 years before he shows up. But because 2020 has gone past 6 months already, you're in September, that means you have just 6 years. Which means, if it doesn't happen in 3 years, it might be 6. If it doesn't happen in 6, it cannot exceed 10.
There has never been a time in the history of the world when the rapture of the church